Well, everyone, it looks like the iPhone is going to start pretty much loving and adapting a lot of the cooler features that the PlayStation 5 controller actually brought. So funny enough, we pretty much had the ability of connecting all of the next generation consoles, or the current gen consoles at this point, which were the Xbox Series X and S controller, but especially the PlayStation 5 controller, which I think is the better upgrade coming from the last generation, although most people really kind of prefer the Xbox, controller at this point. However, the PlayStation 5 controller had a really cool pretty much feature, and this specific feature was the ability of utilizing some of those adaptive triggers. Now what those are is essentially the triggers in a way will actually go ahead and kind of adapt to the game. So typically with most games, if you go and hold it down, it'll just press down normally. However, with the PlayStation 5 controller, we actually had the ability of holding down that specific trigger, and it would be kind of harder to press, and it would actually give you some feedback back while you're, putting that trigger down, why they called it adaptive trigger. Now, for a lot of other, devices out there, we didn't really have any updates to it. It pretty much, even on my current, device and PC that I play the specific emulators and stuff on, I use a PlayStation 5 controller. I have a great time with it, but there's no adaptive trigger support, so it just presses down like any other controller. But with our iPhones now, with the next update that's coming out, iOS 15.4, we will actually have the ability, this is crazy, for game developers to actually utilize those adaptive triggers. Now I don't know if it's going to work for pretty much every single game out there, but if you have a PlayStation 5 controller, we will now have native support for a lot of these PlayStation 5 controller features, like those adaptive triggers for our iPhones, which is so cool. So like I mentioned, I don't know which games are going to support it out the bat, but this update should be coming out very soon. So if you have an iPhone and if you have a PlayStation 5 controller, you are probably going to start loving your gaming experience on those things. If you guys have any questions or anything, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.